Welcome to another edition of the Mark Ballard Show. This is the New Year's edition, first episode of the new year. We have Wesley's Beats Radio, Mr. Charles Smith, and we have Miss Malissa J.
Hey.
You know what I mean? She's a gospel rapper and all that. So, Mr. Wesley's Beats, how did you tell me everybody about how you... Oh, plus he got his own radio station called Wesley's Beats Radio. Tell everybody how you...
Okay, well, I make beats predominantly. I used to be a DJ. I come from DJing to making beats. And a friend of mine, he called me up one day. I was at a guy's house recording some drums for him. He calls me up and he says, "Hey, man, look, I got a artist that can rap." I said, "Okay." He sent me a clip, of this lady rapping. So when I got finished the set for the drummer, then I got in my car and I listened to the rap. It took me every bit of 3 words to say, okay, I need to talk to her. Okay. So once I got home, I gave him a call. He put her online with me. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, look, I listened to the track that you sent. And so what are you doing with your talent? And she was like, well, I'm not sure. I said, well, look, how about if you come to my studio and we can sit down and we can talk and see what we can do?
That's good.
That was March of 2023. And it's been on ever since. We've been on a good roll. We had a good summer, had a good fall, winter, and now it's 2024. So we're looking for some really, really good things to happen. And I'm basically producing beats for her and managing her career.
That sounds very interesting, man. I appreciate you doing that, reaching out to that young lady.
Yes.
Miss Lisa J, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Everything. I'm just loving it. I'm loving being able to enjoy doing what I do as giving the word of God, just putting the word of God out there in a different format. Mm-hmm. My style.
Okay.
The way God downloads it in my spirit.
That's cool. So where are you from?
I'm from the Eastern Shore of Virginia.
Virginia, okay. Big up the VA, all that. Eastern Shore of Virginia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that I want to reach out there as well, you know what I'm saying? But maybe I can get through your sources or something like that.
Okay.
To reach out to some MCs or R&B singers or gospel singers, or whoever the case may be, entrepreneurs or whoever the case may be, to represent the Eastern Shore.
Most definitely.
Oh, yeah. So, do you have like mixtapes or anything out, or what are you doing?
Yes, I currently have a couple of songs out. My hit single "Warfare" is already out on. It's out on all digital streaming platforms, YouTube, numberonemusic.com, iTunes, wherever you download your music, you'll find me. Spotify. It's all over the platform.
All social platforms.
Yes.
Okay. Can you give the public your information or how to reach you?
Yes, you can reach me on Instagram. It's Lissa _J78. I'm also on Facebook, Born Again Johnson. You can send me a friend request. And then I'm also you can find me on Wesley's Beats Radio. And... yeah, that's and of course YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you can just type in Lissa J Warfare, and you'll find all of my music there too as well.
There's definitely a warfare going on out here, buddy. I was just talking to one of my friends about the warfare that's going on in our peninsula, as far as the young kids is concerned. Could you, how do you feel about what is it like in Virginia? As far as the young people is concerned, what's it like out there?
On the Eastern Shore, definitely, there has been there's been an increase in violence on the shore. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, so, but I've lived on the Eastern Shore most of my life, and so what I've noticed is where it was so much solitude and serenity there on the shore, there's been an increase in violence, gun violence. And I know for myself, that's why I wanted to do music, because I feel like music has a lot to do with, especially our culture, and some of the ways that violence is incorporated, like some of the type of music that we listen to. So I know what what got me was some of the music that my grandchildren are listening to, and it shocked me because I was like, the words vulgar, and I just wanted to put God's words so they can hear God's words and not just vulgar music.
Okay.
You know?
I understand what you're talking about for real, because it's just trying to change the narrative of how these teenagers are being touched by the demonic energy. That's what it is, demonic energy.
Exactly.
And you can definitely see. How do you feel about that, Mr. Wesley's Beats Radio?
Well, basically the same, because when I grew up, it was more fist fighting. If you get into a fist fight and, 10 minutes later, you're back playing again, But I think the media, whether it be TV, music, the thing about music is that, and if you're trying to get a big contract with a major record label, they tell you what to say, how to say it, what to wear, how to wear it. So they give off an image, and basically they're programming kids at a young age. There's a lot of times where you could only get a record contract if you used sex, money, killing in your songs.
Yep.
So with that narrative, if you have a 4-year-old and this is what they're hearing, this is what they're hearing. So at 7 years old, this is normal.
Right.
Using profanity is normal. Killing, maybe they haven't killed yet, but that's still going to be normal.
They're just prepping them up to be in that category.
Exactly. So we have to change the music. Now, I have a radio station, but my one criteria is no profanity. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't mind, having you on my station, but there's no profanity.
Rat Fiend Radio, big up to y'all, but they let them unload.
It is what it is.
Rat Fiend Radio let them unload, bro.
Yeah.
They say whatever they wherever they feel, they say, "Frickety!" They let it all out.
That's just me. That's just me, because I want a 5-year-old and an 80-year-old to be able to listen to my station and be comfortable listening to it.
I understand what you're saying.
That's just me, and that's just the way I carry it.
You never know who's listening.
Exactly.
You never know who's listening.
And I don't want to be a part of programming kids into violence. So if you're listening to my station, you won't hear nothing about violence. You won't hear no profanity, and maybe I can reach a few of these young kids.
Maybe.
And prevent them from living that violent street life.
I was just talking to this young kid the other day. I was like, I'm just trying to reach out to y'all. Will y'all allow me to reach out to y'all? This is what he said. Your boy said, it all depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Right.
It's the truth, but I never expected it to come from a young cat like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I was like, yo.
Well,
they're not playing out here.
They don't have boundaries.
Oh, man.
If you take away the boundaries, there's nothing. It's a wide open field.
Oh, no.
And they use it.
Let's pray for the kids, man. Pray for the youth, man. These young men, man.
Definitely.
It's really something going on out here. My heart goes out to all the parents that's trying to lead their children in the right direction, but they refuse to be very attentive and they want to be hard-headed. Pray for them anyway, because it's a place for them. So, can you give the public your information, how to reach you, bro?
Okay, you reach me several different ways. I've on Instagram, it's Wesley's Beats and Wesley's Beats Radio. On Facebook, Charles Smith. It's a million of us, so you probably won't find me. But I have Wesley's Beats Radio is player.live365 /A4632. Okay. Or you can just Google Wesley's Beats Radio, and it'll come up. It'll say Live Internet Radio 365. Click on it, and the station will automatically come up, and you can start listening.
Okay. So you gave the public your information and everything. So I can give them mine now. Okay, if you want to reach me, The Mark Ballard Show, you can reach me at 443-366-1340. You can also reach me at themarkballardshow@gmail.com. Okay, now, so What do you have on your mind to talk to the youth about, or anybody that needs to hear anything that's encourageable?
Just that definitely prayer works, which, like you just said, get in as many prayer groups as you can. There is power in one, but strength in numbers. Mm-hmm. So if you can unite with like-minded people and just pray about the state of our youth, and just and just also being mindful, because I know as a mother myself, I had to kind of like be the barrier for what my kids would see and hear, because our eyes and our ears are the gateway. So we definitely have to monitor what our youth are seeing and what they're listening to at all times, even when you're tired. So
Absolutely.
It's very important to do that.
That's true. That's true right there. Mr. Wesley's Beats, man. Anything you want to give any encouragement to anybody?
Well, first, keep everything in prayer. Number two, I'm going to have to kind of give my life story.
Okay, go ahead.
Never be afraid to try. Never be afraid to do anything. There's always going to be ups and downs to whatever you do. But me personally, if there's something that I want to do and it goes in my head and I can figure out a solution, I'm not afraid to try it. Sometimes you can pass along your ideas to people and they don't see it, they don't support it, so sometimes you have to take that road alone, but in the process, you'll meet people who can help you along, you'll meet people that you need on your team. I DJ'd way back DJ for 14 years, nobody believed in me, and I just went out on my own.
Right.
So, pitching people an idea, and nobody took to it, you go out, you just go.
Go for it, gusto for yourself.
And, at this point, I DJ'd 14 years. I stopped DJing for 19. I'm making a comeback, basically doing Friday Night Live sessions on my radio station. I got into making beats. I didn't know how to make beats, but I knew I wanted to make beats. Mm-hmm. So, in today's time, there's YouTube. Mm-hmm.
They show you
go to YouTube and you can find out anything that you want to find out.
That's true, though.
So, and at the same time, nobody believed in me making beats.
As long as you believe in yourself, that's all that counts.
That's what matters. So I just started, I got my first machine, I plugged it up.
What kind of machine was it?
It was a Emule MP7. It's a big box.
I remember the Emule. I've seen it before, yeah.
Plugged it up, all these lights came on, the knobs and pads and buttons, and I had no idea what I was doing. None whatsoever. I just knew how to turn it on.
Right.
But I just knew I needed to make beats, and this was what I needed to make beats with. Mm-hmm. So you just go a little bit at a time.
Right.
Beats got better, and then I went to a DAW. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So with that, what I learned off of that machine, once I saw it on the computer screen, then I actually knew what I was doing, and I'm still learning. I will always be learning because there's always more.
There's always something to learn.
So I'm that person who will go out and just do it.
Right.
I nobody thought I could make beats, but in 3 years, I've got a collab. I had a collab with a girl in United Kingdom. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got beats on the internet now that have been played 2 years ago with 65 countries outside the United States. All from people saying that I can't do it, but I have to believe in myself.
Right.
People still don't believe I can do it. And I have collabs with a whole lot of people. Mm-hmm. They still don't believe I can do it, but I still believe I can. And then I ran across Malissa. I started producing beats for her. They get better and better because you keep practicing. You keep perfecting your craft.
Your craft,
that's right.
Absolutely.
And then one day you'll look up and it's like, wow, And when I make beats, I'm like, okay, God, I'm gonna put the work in.
That's right.
I'm gonna make these beats. Mm-hmm. You do whatever you want to do with it. Mm-hmm. That's up to you.
Touch somebody.
Whatever.
Somebody will feel it.
Absolutely.
You got your girl right here. That's dope.
And I have people that email me wanting to get on one of my tracks.
Okay.
I have people that on numberonemusic.com, I have music there. So if I'm on there and I hear somebody else's music, I offer them a shot at coming on to my radio station. Okay, I put them on the radio, but before, say if you, I got a song of yours that's gonna play at 9 tonight. Before you hear your song, you're gonna hear one of my instrumentals.
Oh, that's
Right.
dope, bro. I like that. Okay.
You hear my instrumental,
right.
you hear my song. So now, if you like that instrumental, then you're gonna inquire about rapping on my instrumental or singing on my instrumental.
That's dope.
And
I like your concept. That's kind of dope.
That's how I get people. Dante Martin out of we have a song together. He's out of Providence, Rhode Island. I did the same thing.
Okay.
Played his music, but I played one of mine first. You know, brother out of Brooklyn, New York. The lady out of Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay.
You know, I got the lady Rose Finn. She's from the United Kingdom.
Okay.
You know, Melissa J. She just fell in my lap for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just fun because I'm just creative.
Right.
You know, there's no limit. There's no limit. I do all different types of music. I bring people on my station, and when I bring, like, I met one girl in Nashville, got her on my station. She brought me 7 other people from Nashville.
That's good. That's good.
So now, that each person that you bring on, they open the door for other people. You never know what they might want from you. Just help them any kind of way you
Any way you can.
That's right.
I have a lady now, she's on a track of mine from Mesa, Arizona. You know, sometimes I get one that play like this lady in the United Kingdom. She sang folk music and Celtic. And we agreed to, I make a beat and she sing to it. I give her an R&B beat. She's like, I don't know about this. Just do it. That's all you got to do. And she did it. And right now on Spotify, that was 2017. On Spotify, that's still my #1 hit.
Really?
Really? She's like, I don't know about this. I'm just do it.
Okay.
Just do it, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Where's she from?
She's from United Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah, and you never know what's gonna happen.
What's her name?
Her name Rose Finn.
Rose Finn. Mad shout out to Rose Finn.
Yeah, that's my girl.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Hope you hear this.
Right. So I just say, just do it.
Right.
Just do it. Either you win or you learn.
Right.
One of the two. One of the two. And you can do both. You can win and learn.
You can win and learn.
Right.
But you always got to. You always don't ever give up. Don't give up, because that's what the devil wants you to do, and that's what haters want you to do. Because like devil, haters, all that's all combined in one. So block them and keep moving forward.
Exactly.
Melissa J.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, are you gonna come up with an EP or anything like that?
We're working on it.
Okay. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear this new song. I wish I had to. We gonna work that out. You know what I'm saying? So we can play that on Rat Fiend Radio.
Okay.
And do that for you. All right.
Okay, most definitely.
Yep.
I do have, like I said, I have the 2 songs out, Warfare and They Counted Me Out, and I am working on a new song right now. And so, yeah.
Okay.
That'll be coming soon.
That's very, very interesting to see a female. I never heard a female gospel rapper. All the guys, I've been hearing a whole bunch of guys.
Right.
Really? Okay.
I never heard a female gospel rapper for real. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying me.
Right.
I never heard a female gospel rapper. But mad shout outs to Kendall, also known as 410 Key, Eris Delano, you know what I mean? Kingdom Vision, you know what I'm saying? My man Brooks Douglas, you know what I mean? Cypher Lot, you know what I mean? Them the only ones I can think of right now, and they stand out.
Okay.
So those guys are lions right there.
Okay.
They're not playing when it comes to, repping the kingdom of heaven.
That's what's up.
So I encourage you to keep moving forward, and don't let nobody say that, whatever they say, let them say it.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep moving forward, and don't ever doubt yourself. Pick your head up and just keep moving forward.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Wesley's Beats,
Yes.
anything else you have on your mind that you would like to talk about?
Well, the shift in music. I think right now there's a shift in music. I think Lissa and I are in the right place at the right time because there's so many more people turning to God, and I thank social media for that. Because, you know, everybody is doing their thing the way they grew up doing it. That doesn't mean it's right.
Right.
Okay, social media has just opened the door to hear other people's viewpoints, you know, but I think more people are turning to God, and I'm really happy to be in a spot where I have Lissa as an artist who's sharing the gospel, and, you know, you listen to her beats and her performances. This is a lady like myself who started with just a dream. And sometimes you go through life and your dream gets put on the back burner, you know. So when I met her, I was at a point where I'm doing nothing but instrumentals. I got a few collabs here and there, but in order for me to go further, I needed someone to go further with.
I understand.
Someone that was going to take me from point A to point B when she came along.
Right.
And I met her in March. In May, we had the first song out on the internet. In June, she did her first performance.
How was that?
Oh,
We get to that later. We'll get to that.
You want me to tell you? You want her to tell you?
I'll let her tell you. I'll let her tell you.
You know, because I'm that person that you can do it. You just can.
Right.
You know, no fear. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? No fear. But I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her because she had a dream that was lost. And then when we met, that dream started to grow.
That's
and it started
great.
to blossom.
It's a blessing.
We did, from June the 17th of 2023 to the end of the year, we did 10 shows. We did 10 shows. And that's a lot. And it's like keeping her motivated just from the beginning. And now we did a show on New Year's Eve where I actually saw her own the stage. She owned the stage.
That's right.
So, you know, for me to sit back and watch her, it's like, oh, yeah. Well, she shifted another gear.
Right.
She shifted another gear, and it's just, I'm so happy, you know, to see that. But whatever your dream is, it doesn't matter what it is, you know, get on the road to achieving your dream and your goal. And the people that you need will come. They will come. You may have to start out by yourself, but the people that you need along the way, they will come. So never quit, never give up, never give in.
That's right.
That's good, bro. I like that.
That's right.
So tell me how your performance went.
Okay, so the first
10 times, though?
10 times.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did Berlin, Snow Hill, Salisbury, Princess Anne. Like, Maryland really showed, you know what I mean, really showed me love.
That's dope.
Yeah, so shout out to Maryland. Y'all showing me love.
That's great. That's great.
But I was really nervous.
Yeah.
I looked at him, he was like, get on out there. I was trying to hide.
Oh my God.
He was like, get out there. So, yeah.
I haven't performed in front of an audience in years.
Really?
It's been years for me. I'm 52 years old now, so back in the 90s, I've done a lot of performing with the Ballard brothers. When they were bands back in the day. When it was bands.
Right.
Oh, wow.
When we first moved here, I have two brothers, and we performed in front of, like, actually the first day in the park they had. It was so many people there. It was packed. It was packed. I know it was a lot of people.
Wow.
Club, you know, I was hanging out at the club and stuff like that. I used to rap in front of the people that was there at the club or festivals, a couple of contests and stuff like that. They give you experience to just take over the stage. But sometimes, boy, it's really hard to please an Eastern Shore crowd. Let me tell you, UMES, colleges, they're the worst ones to please. And I had the opportunity to make history and perform at UMES where they, off the top, boo us. Boo! I'm talking about big boo. Boo! I'm talking about they booing us. But before the end of the performance, Stand ovation.
That's what's
So
up.
that making you feel even better to keep going forward. You know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely.
And we wasn't no whack. We weren't whack though. You know what I mean? It's like, we weren't whack though. You know what I mean? They already look at us. Oh, y'all whack. Man, look, that's the best experience to go out there and see it for yourself.
Definitely.
It's the best teacher right there. To go ahead and check it out for yourself now.
Definitely.
And I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Checking me out, man.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, Miss Wesley Beats, man. Wesley Beats Radio. Mad shout outs to everybody who's any shout outs. Any shout outs.
Oh wow, yeah. Just a shout out to the Wesley's Beats Radio listeners. A shout out to all the people that see me on YouTube and on Facebook. To my kids, my grandkids, to my church family, Livingstones, and yeah, that's about it.
Yep. I'd like to shout out to all my fans on Wesley's Beats Radio. Those who support me on Wesley's Beats. Wesley is WESLEYZ. My family, my friends, people who give me opportunities.
Right.
People who allow Lissa to have opportunities. I don't do all this work myself. I manage her, but there's a lot of people who have helped us along the way.
Right.
You know, to get her on different shows and stuff like that. So shout out to America, because this is 2024 and we're coming. All right?
All right.
We're coming.
And special shout outs to everybody who's listening and watching the Mark Ballard Show. Mad shout outs to Epiphany Music Group and Rush the Guillotine. I give a shout out to everybody, man. There's so many people, but y'all know what it is. As I say, Happy New Year. And I also say peace and blessings to everybody. Peace.
Yeah, peace.
Yeah.